welcome to Big Trust Levels. Trust Levels, aka Big Trust Levels.
Everything we do it big.
Yeah. So I am Cam Jordan, New Orleans Saints defensive end, been a part of the team for almost a decade. Nobody cares about me anymore. But I am sitting next to an illustrious of a career and a talented co-host of a running back for the New Orleans Saints, running back for the Baltimore Ravens, the first Alabama Heisman Trophy winner, Mark Ingram.
That's a great introduction.
Yeah, and because, we're sitting here at Big Trust Levels, we had to bring in a perennial Pro Bowler 6 times in a row to just throw that out there. Perennial All-Pro, was rated at the top of Madden less than a year ago at a 99 rating, which you can't get any better than that. A Super Bowl champion, all-decade team linebacker. There's so many more accolades. I mean, if you talk about his college stats, he averaged over 100 tackles a year, left with like 455 of them things. Not that I'm counting, but then every year he's been a part of the team, he's had no less than 120 tackles or so. 8 years in the league, 1,000 tackles plus deep. Not too many people have the resume as my friend does that we are bringing on in the Bobby Wagner.
That boy cold.
That's a pretty good introduction too. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
That boy
respect.
cold. Levels. Big trust. Levels. You feel me? Brought to you by Pepsi.
I'm gonna kick this off then. For a man who I saw get the golden Jordan shoes for being a Madden 99 last year, I was in there like, oh, that's a gold. I didn't even know they made gold shoes. I hear the Madden rating dropped you to a 98. You feel some type of way about this, yes or no?
At the end of the day, it's a blessing to be a part of it. I'm a 98, so I'm not far away from 99. So all I got to do is a couple splash plays and hopefully pop that up. And then
I was like, to drop from a 99 to a 98, like, what do you have to do? Where were you last year? First team All-Pro. Where were you last year? First team All-Pro. Where were you this year? First team All-Pro. And Pro Bowls? Indeed. And all-decade team. Yeah, this year. What did I miss? But like I said, it is what it is,
middle of the season, when everything looking nice, I just want to change. You know what I'm saying?
Put on EA. I want my chain.
Yeah, just shoot my tweet real quick.
That was like that self-implied chip. Well, I ain't never reached that 99, but I'm getting close. I feel like I keep edging up. They're like they want to give it to me, but they really not messing with me at all. They're like, take this 96 and be at.
Stacking them, man.
We have all elite Madden characters on this thing. Like, I need to get some 80s, like more like myself on this thing.
At the end of the day, worst case scenario, you just edge yourself to 99 and then make it your own change.
I don't even play that shit, so I'm straight.
Hell no, I'm definitely on it. You got to check yourself on.
No, I'm gonna play now though, cause LJ, I got a fast queue. I'm taking off on Muff. You know what you hear me? I'm taking off.
I guess it's more pleasure. It's probably more fun when you do have a mobile quarterback. Cause I play with the Saints and Drew ain't leaving that pocket, man. We can't even get to the line.
You gotta have the
slide.
But
his passing probably flawless though on the game.
No.
Accuracy, precision,
you know what I mean?
Awareness.
Any pressure, they low key slowed my dog down. Like Drew elusive in the pocket, but he getting there maxed in the game.
He is.
It's
in
cold
the
blood.
pocket. He not running nowhere else besides that pocket.
No. He ain't shifting. No, he's sliding through though, staying in the pocket.
He scoot up, slide out, deliver the pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen a couple spin moves for a TD up against the Falcons lately.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll say I'm a shift, go from the Mad Rain just because I know you a Jordan Brand athlete, one of the few, the proud, the bold, one of the original, really. It was you and Earl Thomas rocking the Jordan Brand back with the Legion of Boom, and now you big Jordan Brand. Every time they say Jordan, it's either Zion or Bobby Wag. But how's it feel?
I don't know if I'm with up there with Zion, I know, but if I get my own shoe, then I'd be up there. But no, it's dope, man. They treat you well, man. Seeing all the J's. Everybody want the J's. You know what I'm saying? Every time we on the field, we look fresh. Every time we off the field, look fresh. They just treat you right, man. You know what I'm saying? And they really rock with you on the outside the game.
Right.
They talk about business with them, take you on different trips to learn, not just have fun and learn. So it's an all around just a dope experience for sure.
That's what I'm upset about it. Like last year,
Yeah.
y'all went to like Monaco or some shit
Like,
like
yeah,
that.
like
And, like I
France
signed
somewhere,
in. I
right?
signed in right after, and then this year we got canceled because of COVID. I'm like, where's my where's my trip?
That just mean that he got enough to go to the we gonna double it up. next
Double
year.
up, bro. Already. Hey,
Can I
I'll tell
just
you
tag
that
along,
like that Jordan brand is different. Like he said, like when they do the trips, it's like everybody come in, like, yeah, bring your wife, like bring whoever, like all this love, like so much love. Like
Yeah.
I ain't never met that much love before in a brand partnership.
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't do anything else. Like honestly, like if anybody else came with me, I don't even matter. I'm staying. I'm good. Like they treat me just too right.
Right.
Can I just tag along? Like, I'm like legit with the Jays though. Like, when you talk about elite Jays, like, I feel like I'm up there with it's besides for y'all. I know y'all got blessed with the Dior's and stuff. Like, but like I have legendary pairs, Benz,
Christian
Dornbachers. You know what I mean?
What's
Super
your
exclusives.
size, man? What you send you? You know what I'm
13,
saying?
bro. 13, fam.
Say less.
Bro, you 13?
Yeah.
My dog. I'll even rock some of them lime green cleats you had out that thing when we came out there, man.
I need to know what's your favorite pair for sure.
Yeah, what's your favorite pair? I mean, from a player exclusive they blessed you with to a pair that they sent you to a cleat that you played in.
I think the cleats I played in, the ones is definitely my favorite to play in. The ones for sure. But my favorite ones they sent me was probably the gold cleats. You know what I'm saying? Because they sent me like multiple pairs. So like one I could just put away, and then some I can actually play on the field. So those are the best ones I got.
What sneaker though? You have a favorite number?
Probably the flu. Probably flu games for sure.
Flu, which end up being food poison game.
I'm still calling it flu. I've been calling it flu for
me too
all my life.
Years. So.
It is flu. It is flu. But I watched. I watched the 10 episodes, and I'm like, damn, food poisoning. They got food poisoning. The pepperoni pizza.
Right. Yeah, but it make it even better now. But they was low key trying to put
plot on my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he could have been down for the count.
Right, they was big plotting against my man. He still dropped the 40 piece on him. Like,
you feel me? It don't take 5 people to deliver no pizza.
So I'll say, are you 11s guy? Like that's your go to? Like you do the breads, you do the flu games, you do the
I love the 11s, love the 12s, 1s. I've been rocking the 4s lately too.
I don't have a nail
summer
foot, so I can't get into the 11s. I want to rock with the 11s so bad, but I'm a 12 dude. The 12 wings be the top.
Yeah,
4s are awesome. Summer shoe, cargos, tank.
Hey, the Black Cats was my first pair, and they just re-released them things. I had a cop.
Any of the all black ones is fire.
That's meant for
any of the all black.
True. Hey, but that's size 13, please.
now
whatever you don't need, bro. When I was next to Mike T, like we shared lockers, man. Mike Thomas and any pair that he just from the turfs, anything, that boy would just slide. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll take your hand me downs.
I'll take whatever you got.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
please.
I got you. Send me a pair you want, dog. I got you.
My dog. That's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, see, that's how you know he plugged in, because I only get my size. Boys be like, yo, bro, I'm a 13. I'm like, I can't help you. I can only see him with like 16.
I got excited.
You gotta share the blessings, man. You gotta share the blessings. You'll get there. Watch.
That's what I'm saying. I got excess 16s. Like, you need 16? Yeah. I got you. You need a 13? I can't help. 14, I can.
16, I have to put on 8 winter socks.
Boy be out there looking like, can I get a size 16 B-Nard?
Ronald McDonald face ass.
I know 16 is over.
Clown feet.
No. I'll say, you say you was at your pop's house, so that means y'all in Cali. I mean, let's get to the Cali life. The start off that is B-Wags, going from, a young jitterbug playing probably multiple sports. I know you play hoop. I know you hoop. Hoop dreams is always allowed in Cali.
I for sure hoop. I hoop first, and then realized I wasn't gonna be as tall as I thought I was gonna be. I thought everybody's 6'8", you know what I'm saying? I was on my way, and that didn't happen. So I kind of shifted into playing football probably like my junior year in high school. And I had one offer coming out of high school, which was Utah State. Went there, ran with it. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, after that, it was done. And I wasn't even going to take it. I was going to just be like, I was going to go to JUCO. And my mom basically told me, like, if I didn't sign the letter, like, she wasn't going to let me come home. So I signed it.
Shout out, Mom.
Mom's like, you getting this free school.
And she said, you're not coming home unless you sign this paper.
Yeah.
And
You don't need no recruiter when you got moms.
but you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Utah State. So
hey, mama's
good.
no
It worked out perfect though. You know
mama's
what I'm saying?
no best.
So
Mama said, "You gonna get this free school."
No doubt. Hey, you gonna get that DPOY. You gonna be looking like Kevin Durant up in that thing, talking about mom's a real MVP.
Hey, for sure.
You did this.
So, what position you played in high school, bro? You know, the best guys play everything. What you played?
I played linebacker and tight end.
Tight end.
Tight end, man.
Was you coming off the ball like vice grips on people, or was you actually like route runner, like snatching on people? What you was doing?
Both.
I say, hey, you heard him. You heard him say he wanted to be taller. Like he had tall dreams.
Hey, I had tall dreams, man. But
in order to block in high school, you had to have some dog about you, which doesn't surprise me with my dog B Wags here.
But if you taller, then it helps you with the routes. Like as a tight end, you 6'5". Not too many people lining up 6'5". Are you 6 foot?
But I had a nice vert though, so
I
just threw it up
over the top.
Yeah, he just threw it up. Yeah. I had, you know what I'm saying? I had about 700 yards, you know what I'm saying? Like 11 TD.
Oh, 11?
11. Come on,
that boy
man.
out there putting up
and they only hit you with the one offer?
Yeah, one offer.
It was hating,
okay,
bro.
Hey, so that means you was like a 2 or 3 star recruit. You was like,
I think I was 2 stars. Low-key, I didn't even know of stars until I got to college.
Stars is overrated. I've seen 5 stars bust. I've seen my dog 2 stars be all pros perennially, annually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that don't mean nothing, man.
If you ball,
you got heart, you dog, you straight.
But it's like the Madden rating. Like the more stars you get, you just like you tip your hat to it. Like I was a 3 star, but had I been a 5 star, I probably would have been talking third person the entire college career. Like
Cam Jordan was a 5 star.
Cam Jordan been a dog since he came out of high school.
It's crazy.
So you go to Utah State, one offer from Utah State. You was automatically step on the field playing, huh? Freshman year, balling.
It took a couple games. They didn't want to throw me in there because they you know what I'm saying, they just had one of the linebackers there had just won Player of the Year, and there's another guy that was there for like he was a senior, so they wasn't trying to put me in. But then somebody got hurt. You know, I stepped in, and then
it was over with.
Let that opportunity, slip when I got
Curtains.
in. It was over.
Capitalize on the opportunity. Oh, you slipped? Don't worry about it. Stay down. I got this.
Yeah, it was over. I had my first year. I had number 40. I was out there looking trash. But once
my dog out there fullback, Mike Allstott face.
Yeah, once I made a couple plays, I'm like, man, I need number 9 for sure. I need the single digit.
That boy went single. That's what I'm saying. He went single. I went with that.
So, single digits means you balling.
Gotta be a baller, single digit.
True. True. I never wanted that much clout coming in. Like if you had that D lineman as a single digit, you knew you was elite. I didn't know if I was elite yet, so I couldn't.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you come from sunny California and go to Utah. What that was like? Like what the Utah life here for?
Best vibes, the cold vibes. What? Explain.
It was a culture shock, bro. Like when I went on my trip, like
your official visit.
My official visit. When I went out there, on the cartoons, like when they step on the snow and they sink in. I didn't think that was real. So I wasn't prepared. I had like just normal sweats on. Bro, I stepped on the snow and I went straight in, probably like waist deep.
Kneecaps, shins, everything.
And I was just
sweatpants wet.
I don't know if I could do this. Everything wet. I was like, I don't know if I could do this. But, come like my junior, senior year, you got used to it. I started like wearing shorts when it was snowing outside. Like you get used to it though.
That's why you thrive in Seattle.
I'll say lies. I'll say because you out there you practicing in the cold, or you had an indoor.
Nah, we had an indoor, but coach throw you out there and say, hey, I'm saying we're gonna be outside, so you gotta stay outside.
No, I don't know, Bobby. Arizona went to school in Cali. I'm in New Orleans. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
My coldest game is like Seattle up in that thing. It's either Seattle playoffs or Philly playoffs.
Cold,
see, the Philly playoff game was cold, but that Seattle, it'd be 37 and wet.
Wet. That's what I'm saying. It'd be 37 with the wind whipping. And the way y'all stadium funneled through.
Y'all played the snow?
Nope, never.
In high school, hands was numb.
Played, the coldest game I ever played was Minnesota. It was, I think, -6 with like a wind chill like -28.
I'm sorry.
That's when they was over at U of M?
No, this was the Vikings.
That's what I'm saying when they were playing at University of Minnesota.
Yeah. So they, bruh, I kid you not, we was out warming up. Somebody sneezed, and before it got to their lip, it was ice.
Ooh.
Hey,
And we got
Negative
play.
20 wind chill, bro.
Hey,
And
I'm not gonna lie to you.
different.
That would test all that I am as a man. Like I probably would be like warm up hammy. Hey, coach, my hammy pull, it's crazy. I ain't never had that before. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, if you do that, then like nothing else in your career is ever gonna face you. Like no heat, no cold. Like Seattle cold is not nothing compared to that moment that I played. Like I felt like if I can get through that, I can get through anything.
That Minnesota different, boy.
I had a high school.
I had a high school practice in the middle of the snow. Like I'm out there trying to catch. My hands was frozen. My stupid butt went and tried to put it under some hot water, and that's the worst thing you could do with cold hands. Yes, you don't put your freezing hands under hot water.
You don't heat your hands up?
Pain.
Not like that.
Yeah,
pain.
Not like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep praying that I never have a cold game. I can face adverse situations. I'm not prepared.
Well, I hope it snows when you come to Seattle at some point. I hope it snows.
Bobby,
that's how I'm feeling.
Bobby, you acting totally different.
That's too funny.
I'll say, all right. So then, I mean, you come out of Utah State. You was probably all world.
No, leading tackler in school history. So that's only right for B-Wags, right?
I mean, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. I mean, I was there for 4 years. Might as well, leave a mark.
All right. So then we go get drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, second round, 47th overall. A year after me and Mark get drafted. I always swear you in 2011, but you apparently 2012 draft class.
Because he has 2011 pedigree. Like
that's what I'm saying. He's elite, so I just always want to claim him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that. 2011, 2012 was a good class.
No doubt. So you go second round, 47th overall, and you come out starting. And I'm talking about from jump.
On the outside, right? Though he was on the outside.
No, I was inside.
Nah, he was inside because he smacked him. He smacked him across the board.
Started on the outside or always Mike?
Always Mike.
Damn.
Always Mike.
Always Mike. Naturally.
I think I was outside my freshman year in college, and then I moved me inside, and I haven't been outside since.
I'll say 2012 defined the Seattle class. You brought in Russell Wilson. You brought in Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, Bruce Irvin, like that whole class. Like when we got drafted, like I just remember watching the guys on TV just talk about every pick that they made was trash. Like I was a reach, Bruce you shouldn't have did, Russ was too short, Turb not fast. Like literally every time Seattle picked in 2012, they was just had nothing nice to say. And then we got our grade. It was like I think our grade was like an F.
An F?
It was an F. It said that the worst draft.
Not even a D or a C? God, dog.
Nah.
Y'all
and then 2 years later, we won a Super Bowl. So we let them know what's up. So
appreciate that terrible grade, Mike, man.
Yeah, appreciate that. And majority of us lasted at least more than 4 or 5 years in league, which y'all know is not common.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Shoot, you start leaving your boy start leaving you like year 2, 3. You be like, oh, he not here no more? He gone? By year 5, it get ugly.
Yeah, your rookie years it kind of lets you know when you going in there and you watching, like you could be on the practice field, somebody can make a mistake. By the time you get back, their name is scratched off, their stuff is nicely piled up, and they already bringing somebody else in.
It's like, damn, I like that dude.
Yeah. It was almost like crazy. Like, man, I can't even really get to know people because they leaving so quick.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you went to Seattle with some dogs though. My dog Earl, Cam.
Yeah.
Man, y'all just had a number of people over there.
I still don't understand how people ever underrated that duo. Earl covered everything.
Sherm,
Cam out there smacking.
11 class. Man, y'all had
Earl,
Byron,
Cam,
Walter
Sherm,
Thurman,
Walter, KJ,
Averill,
Cliff, Mike B. Shout out to Mike B. I know he just retired. Marshawn.
Just retired. That's crazy. That one took me by storm. I was like, oh, he must be setting up the entrepreneur life because Mike B stay active everywhere.
You know he got something going on, man. While he's in the league, man, he had a #1 best-selling book.
Right.
So he on some other things. So that's why I admired by everybody else. Like everybody else on that team had like bigger ambitions and wanted to do something bigger than football. So it almost like challenged yourself or inspired you to think bigger than just what you was doing. So I really rock with that, the mindset of that group for sure.
I mean, it's important to, be a sponge. Like when I was a rookie, man, I had great vets too, man. I just wanted to be a sponge and just soak up all the knowledge and wisdom and advice that they could give me. Like, so just being around dogs and OGs like that, like how that helped you develop into who you are now, like that always is something that interests me, man.
Yeah, it's just you know what I'm saying? I think it was just cool with our group, especially like defensively. It was normally like you come in, you're a young guy, and like you got the older guys, you just listen. But we came in, like we were all pretty young. Like Cam was only like 24. Sherm was like 23. I was like 21. KJ was 22. So we was all like in the same age. And so it really just felt like college. Like we all was just hanging around each other all the time, learning from each other all the time, growing with each other. We had a couple older guys like Brandon Meebang and guys like that. So it was a good like mixture of it was just a good mixture of like just age and wisdom. And, you know, it's just cool, man. You just got to learn from a lot of dudes, got to watch a lot of dudes. And then, like, for me, I really just felt like I just was watching greatness. Like, everybody around me was just great. And you was like, you have to aspire to be great or you're not going to make it on this team.
Well, it's safe to say that greatness rubbed off because after you won Super Bowl, you made your first Pro Bowl, then you go Pro Bowl, make it to another Super Bowl, then you go All Pro, then you go Pro Bowl, then you go All Pro, then you go Pro Bowl, then you go All Pro, then you go Pro Bowl, and it's perennial and it's annual and B-Wags is the best. You know what I mean? So the greatness clearly rubbed off this. My dog is a legend.
Definitely.
I say you got more Pro Bowls than I do. I'm sitting at 5. What you got to be your 6 or 7?
He has more Pro Bowls and All Pros.
Oh, we knew the All Pro was there.
Yeah, I think I got about 6.
Like I said, all decade.
2 all decades. I salute you guys, man. Respect.
Appreciate it,
boys, man.
Hey, they say once you get that all decade, you that much closer to the bus. And we know, you know, with you averaging about 120 tackles a year, you gonna get that. You gonna get that goal.
Averaging 120 tackles a year and a Pro Bowl and an All Pro.
I'll say, look.
Yeah, gotta get a couple
and
more.
And a duffel bag,
man.
Wag.
A couple more. Look, Wags, look, you've already routed us once. Let me get one off y'all.
Nah, man, I'm trying
That's
to get
what I'm gonna call you from now.
You see how stingy Brady is, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm just saying. At least you've been to 2.
Wags, bro. Duffel bag, Wags. That's my new name for that boy.
Hey,
he just hit him across the head with the crowbar again. Read me up again.
Hell yeah,
hey, man, we gotta do it, man. We gotta show these young guys, man, we smarter than what they try to portray us to be.
Before we talk about this championship that I'm ever so envious of, like let me know, like, you know, coming from Utah State, when did you know like you was gonna be that dude? Like you come in and you popped off for like $120, 120 tackles just off the rip. So like which tackle was it that you were like, yeah, this is me? Like I've been like that, and they gonna understand my pain.
At Utah State?
At your rookie year in the league.
He knew
Utah State, you was clearly walking around.
What he's trying to tell you is he knew he was like that at Utah State.
Oh,
that's what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get a shot for sure because I felt like, you know, there was guys that were there that was getting opportunities, and I was like, I felt I was better than. So I knew I was getting my shot. But honestly, my first hit, funny enough, was actually, I accidentally hit Sherm. So it was like a spot route. And Sherm went to break it up, but I just was trying to hit something. And so Sherm had already broke it up, but I didn't see it. So I ran into Sherm, hit him, and I was just like, yo, like,
that is I'll say that is a very linebacker response.
He simply missed him.
Hey,
he knew he was like that when he decleated his own team, own teammate, his own defender.
Yeah, I feel like if I can hit my teammate, then I know I can hit somebody else.
Hey, the hardest hit I've ever had in my career is from a linebacker. AJ Klein decleated me when I was in the middle of intercepting a ball in our end zone. Fully decleats me.
Man,
had to do a full system reboot. Like, I didn't know what had happened. I just knew I was on the ground already. I was like, I have never been hit like this.
Yeah, he nice too. I like his game.
Bro, I remember
coming
that.
Down, straight meathead.
That boy definitely rocks you, bro.
Bruh, whole system reboot. Like, I had to make sure I was good. Cam, yeah. We gonna get up from this?
I got a great question, bro. Because you the man, bro. I'm inspired by you. You was your own agent, bro. Your own agent, bro. Tell me, like, I want to be my own agent. Like, you just, like, how'd that process go, man? How you decide that you wanted to rep yourself and know your worth, know your value, that relationship with the team to be able to do that? Like,
I'll say break up with the relationship. Break up with the relationship with your agent. Because my agent, low key, my dog. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, we going to dinner. Like, you ain't even got to pay for it. Like, let's just kick it.
I just think you got to be, you know, I was just thinking, you know, forward. And I understood some of the things that I wanted to do in business. And I felt like if I wasn't willing to take a chance on my situation, then I wasn't gonna be able to take a chance when I got out in the real world. So I started studying, looking at contracts, looking at the CBA, started reaching out to different people to like kind of better understand, what I was up against. Like I said, I felt like I went away from my agents, but I did it in a, respectful manner because it was bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than the situation. It's like I'm looking at my life after football. And so they had to respect it. And so the process was cool. I had a relationship with the team. You know what I'm saying? I think if you got respect on both sides, you can get something done. I feel like I knew my worth. I knew what, I understood the contract so they couldn't really take advantage of me. And, I just felt like there was a stigma, that players can't do it. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the idea that people thought that players weren't smart enough to be their own agents if they wanted to. So I wanted to be, a light that somebody could see. Like if they wanted to do it, they can do it.
Inspiring.
All right, but hey, take me to Super Bowl year, because like I said, I ain't never won one, so I get excited about championship caliber, games and or athletes such as yourself. Like, what is it feeling not to be the one but the two, and to know that you could have won two? Or so let me just start off, like, what does it feel like to win that championship? How did y'all know y'all was going to clinch it? What is that feeling, that knowing that you were going to a game as a top dog?
Man, I think I felt like the NFC Championship game was probably more of a Super Bowl than the actual Super Bowl, because just the atmosphere, it coming down to the last play, the feeling of just, making it to the Super Bowl. But then when we got to the Super Bowl, we were so locked in. We just knew we was locked in. We could just tell, like, we weren't really going out. We knew, like, some of the different players was going out. We were just, the whole team was just locked in. So we knew we was going to win, but we didn't think we was going to win like that. Like, I don't think we knew we were going to win. Yeah, like, we didn't think it was going to be so bad to where, like, like you sitting out in the fourth quarter. We didn't think it was going to be like that. We thought it was going to be, a game. So
everybody eats, B.
Yeah, everybody eats, you know what I'm saying? So we was chilling. And now it's just a dope feeling, man, because, like, it's what you work for. It's like, we got it in our second year. So I just felt like in that moment, all right, we're going to come every single year. But I was hearing we're not going to make it ever again. So I'm like, all right. So then next year, we make it again. And so I'm like, all right, well, this is we're going to do this every year. And then, shoot, ain't been back since. So
should Marshawn have had the ball, or did Malcolm Butler make the best play in Super Bowl history? I'm sorry.
Marshawn should have ran it for sure. We know. Everybody know. Marshawn should have got the ball, man. He should have ran it.
But as offensive player, I see this rub route. I'm like, yo, like, if Malcolm Butler don't drive on this when he does with the awareness, like, it's a touchdown.
I'll say rub routes got high percentage of completions for a reason now. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it was a dope play, but it got even greater when I, like, you hear the backstory about he was messing up during practice and he wasn't getting it during practice, and he was making mistakes, and so to execute at that critical moment in the game, you know what I'm saying, hats off to him for sure.
Well, man, hey, I respect you, dog. Super Bowl champ, perennial All-Pro, perennial Pro Bowler.
Perennial.
It's annual. You just chalk it up, bro.
And
when you play Seattle,
I'll say, and stayed at the top of the game. So I mean, like, at this point, it's not even a chip on your shoulder. It's just proven. The method is proven. Like, I'm going to be at the top of my game since day one. But so do you learn how to take care of yourself? Is there a meticulous routine that you follow? Like, what is it that has been able to keep you on top for so long? Is it just the diet? Do you diet? I don't diet, so I never know.
I think it's a combination of everything. I think you got to take care of your body for sure. You got to diet. I feel like you got to have a decent diet. You can't just be out there eating McDonald's all day. You know what I'm saying? And I feel it's just like constantly putting in that same effort that you did when you came in the league. I feel like sometimes, like, when guys get to their later years in their career, they don't put in as much work as they did when they first got there. And, you really have to put in more. Like, every year you have to add something to your work. Every year you got to make your off season that much harder and grind that much harder. And so that's how I do it, man. Just keep working. I always had that mindset, somebody trying to come take my spot, and I'm not going to make it easy for them. So that's kind of been my mentality since I came into the league. Even when I was a rookie, I felt like, somebody's going to try to come take my spot, whether it's an older guy or something like that. And I was like, man, I'm not going to let them have it. And
Can't have
they
it.
graded us an F. I know they're going to try and replace me.
Can't do it.
That's it.
Won't do it. Not on duty. Not on duty.
I'm not going to make it easy, and I'm going to make you look dumb, for sure.
Right. I mean, and you come into Seattle, you got KJ. You and KJ been rocking. I was like, this is the coldest light-skinned linebacker duo in the game.
As an RB, you got to be alert and prepared for that duo right there. When I play Seattle, I know.
Right.
Better bring your A game because these boys is the
Bringing
real deal Holyfield. So what do you guys say about those who get booted like your boy? Like, damn, Cam, shit.
Bro, we rocked together 8 years. I ain't had a friendship yet that you could just
boy
hold
got
down
booted.
For 8.
They boys, they just boot your boy out the mug. You feel me?
Hey man, you making them pay though.
But it was a blessing. You feel me?
Yeah, you making them pay though.
Right. I'll say you just
making
went
them
off.
look bad.
I'll say you
gotta
over there holding down
like
AFC.
you said, bro. Like you say, bro. You always got to remain with that chip on your shoulder. Always got to grind.
Mark has always had his phenomenal foundation. So let's talk a little bit about being entrenched in the community. Let's talk about the Walk with Wag. Like, tell me about your philanthropic efforts.
The Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. You feel me?
Yeah, appreciate it. No, I just think like you got to give back, though. I feel like it's important to like show kids that people that they look up to is touchable. And so I just try to do whatever I can to give back. Anything that's on my heart, that's kind of what I do. It's whatever on my heart. And when it's something that's connected to me, I'll do it. And it's kind of just spur of the moment. I got a great team, that I'll just come out and just throw an idea out and they'll put it together. And so I don't really have a foundation, but I help a lot of people. I try to help a lot of people. And I don't really kind of do it. I don't do it for credit. It's just like literally just like something on my heart. If it's on my heart, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to go do it. And, I don't need to be seen. They actually were the ones that, kind of, pushed me to, show a little bit more of the stuff that I'm doing. And so it's really my team was the reason why I was even up for that award. Because if it was for me, I'll just keep doing it the way I've done it. And so it's just important, man. It's important to have people see, people doing it the right way, people helping and to show people that you care. But I think we need that in this world right now.
We do.
Absolutely, especially with your platform. Like you could be a light, but you could be like a rally point as well. Like that's what a lot of the foundation work is. It's like you give because that's what you want to do. But if you become the rally point, then you can create so much more of an advancement for so said cause.
Right.
I done talked all this football, and I haven't even really asked the most important question in terms of playing football. When you suit up, 2 questions. What's your favorite uni combo? And to preempt that question, do you have any? I'll let you answer that, and then I'll go to the next question. What's your favorite uni combo?
I think it's either all blue, and this year we went green on top and blue on bottom, and that was dope. I like that a lot. Our green uniforms, but I'm trying to get Nike to agree with this. We're gonna get black jerseys with lime green trim, and I'm not retiring until that happens. So it don't happen. So that's gonna be my favorite jersey combo.
Is it still gonna be that blue helmet?
It'll probably still be the blue helmet, but I think black will look good with everything. So
black with the
make you feel better,
trim?
faster.
Green trim, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
That's
Nike.
stupid.
I'm trying to tell y'all, we gotta do this. Y'all like money.
That's hard. That's hard body. That's hard body right there.
Also, you can go ahead and turn that into a jersey, like a low-key baseball jersey type.
With the black J's.
Ooh.
Oh, we know you. We know your feet gonna be proper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
All right. And then to preempt that, like before we get to the jersey, I guess do you have any like anything you do the night before, or anything like what is your ritual before a game and your playlist? Like what is it? Do you always have to have a wristband on the left hand versus the right hand? What is it that I want to be like Bobby Wags puts you apart?
I gotta listen to people I feel is great, and so that's all I listen to. So I listen to Kendrick, Jay-Z, Nipsey. People like that, I listen to podcasts, stuff like that, motivational speakers kind of, but really just like musically people that I feel is great and just get me in that space. And, once I'm in that space, it's over.
Don't lie, you be putting Vaseline on them biceps. That's why you be sitting there, standing there in the middle, like.
Nah,
You know
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I just playing.
Just lotion up real quick.
I'm talking
you know what I'm saying?
shit,
You work
bro.
out enough.
I'm talking shit, bro. I'm talking
Hey,
shit.
I will tell you this, bro. As popular as you've been, bro, as much of a force of recognition as you've been acclaimed, there's so much more left for you. But you just mentioned Jay-Z, and I was like, oh snaps, you were at the Rock Nation brunch though.
Rock boy?
He was at the brunch with the there's not too many people, not too many athletes out there really at the brunch.
Toasting.
Man, they, you know what I'm saying? They got an invite, you know what I'm saying? So I pulled up.
That's what I'm saying. I've always wanted to just do the toast. I had to do it from afar.
I didn't do the toast. I wasn't there with the toast, but
I was like, me too. You was talking about diet, man, but I'm a big foodie. So Seattle, when I tap into Seattle, what spots I got to hit, man? Please let me know.
Seattle. What are you looking for? Are you looking for vibes or food?
No, hey, both. You let me know where to go.
Damn the vibes. If you give me great food, I can create my own personal vibe.
I'm vibing if there's good food. So
yeah, for sure. Well, Joey's for sure is always the vibe in Seattle. Daniel's Ascend is a nice place to go to because it's at like the top of this building and you're looking out into the city.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I like views when I eat. So the Space Needle was good. They remodeled it. So
yeah, you can eat at the Space Needle?
Get some food. Yeah, you could have. They got it's like a little bar now, I think. So now you can go up there and just, enjoy yourself.
So what's your go-to dish, your elite dish? What's the dish that you're going to?
My elite dish?
Yeah.
Man.
Your favorite. You got to have
my favorite food is Italian. So I'm always anything Italian is
pasta, garlic bread on the side.
Pasta, all that.
Yeah. Things I can't have during season.
Things you can't have during season,
look,
but
that 283 turned into 289 real quick with the pasta.
You can't have it, but I can have it during the season.
I can have it too.
Yeah,
Speak for yourself. You feel me?
Hey, I run a lot, but that Italian stick to the sides.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with having a little meat on your bones. Bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I go heavy. I'm already the heaviest end. Like ain't no ends in the league 290 no more. So anything over that, they try and slide you to that 3 technique, and I won't go.
That's why you set that edge.
I won't. I'm here to set the edge and get after the pass rusher, except for Russell Wilson apparently, because I don't think I have a career sack against him.
No. Yeah, he loses now,
bruh.
Yeah, he get up out of there.
You know how to get out of the pocket.
All right, last question before I'm done. I just want to know, Russell Wilson 5'10" or under? Look, he don't want to sell his dog out.
5'10".
My dog. Hey, you a real one, dog. You a real one, bro. You a real one.
That's what I'm saying. He had to get that good gasp out.
I can't say the same about this cat. If somebody asked me that question, he probably giving me the shorter height. But I am 5'10".
I give you 5'10". In shoes.
Yeah. Okay, I love you. Hold it down. Lastly, before we let you get out of here, man, travel spots. What's your favorite trip, man? Where you been at? Where you plan to go? Cam just told me you got back from London, so I appreciate you on the time switch, being able to tap in with the boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's all good. I think I got to go to Africa.
Yeah,
travel to Africa.
That's on my short list too.
From this point forward, I think I'm gonna go to a different spot in Africa every year. And then Bermuda is a really nice place too.
Cameron.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. Off the record.
Nice I got a spot for you where to stay too.
Perfect.
What's happening with you?
Look,
can you please group us, Cam?
I'm low key booking today, so I'll
Cam, can you please?
I don't know about.
Can you please group message?
Please group we can do that. Group message. We all do it.
Because I'm gonna need a jersey anyway. I didn't get it last.
Hey, say less.
I ain't get it when we played.
Hey, I got both of y'all. Y'all send yours. I send you mine.
I guess we can head towards wrapping this thing up. And I just want to know, like, everything that you've accomplished. What you got left? Like, what's up for this season?
Man, I'm looking for another dominant season. I feel like there's still so much more out there that I can accomplish. Just want to be a legend in the game and really leave my print. I feel like I have a standard for myself. You watch guys like Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, Mike Singletary, all those guys, played at least 10 plus years. So that's the mark so far, and then just see where it goes from there.
I said that initial goal of 10. Look, I was like, I want 10. I want 10. I'm hitting year 10 and I'm feeling great.
Feeling
I'm like,
great.
I low-key want 15 right now. That's the new goal.
I gotta get the double digits and then, figure out from there.
Yep.
Hey, straight evaluate. But all right, shoot.
No, but Wags, bro, I appreciate your time, bro. Coming in and tapping me and my brother Cam on the trust levels, man. The big trust to my dog.
Appreciate y'all.
Blessings to you.
Much
Health
respect to y'all, man.
Your
Admire
family.
y'all, man. Love watching y'all play, man. Many success to y'all for sure.
Cam, group message us so I can get that jersey and my J's when he don't need them. You know what I mean?
Hey, they send so many a month, but no doubt.